Hey Angelo, hey, can you send me that pre-approval letter? My realtor's asking for it. Awesome, thank you so much. Hey, once we find a house and we get it under contract, I'll send you all the information and I look forward to working with you. Thanks so much. Awesome, I'm gonna buy a home, yay! Now the fun begins. In today's video, I'm gonna go over my top do's and don'ts for buyers before they start the home buying process. This video goes over some very important topics of what you as a buyer should do and don't do during the process of buying your first home. And without further ado, let's get started on the video. Now, before you do anything, the first step you need to do is find a local real estate professional, a realtor, a real estate broker in the local area you are looking to purchase your first home. This is so important because you need a realtor that knows the area. You need somebody that's going to look out for your best interest as the buyer. If you don't have a realtor already chosen, ask your friends and family if they know of any realtors that they can suggest that they've used in the past or they've heard good experience or good reviews about recently. Now, once you do find that realtor, ask that realtor who their preferred local mortgage broker, banker is, lender is, that you should use as the buyer to buy your first home. Using a local lender is key to the home buying process, no matter where you live at. Too many buyers make the mistake of seeing these online ads for these internet lenders, as we like to call them. They are not local. You're not going to have the level of service in most cases using an outside lender that's located in California, New Mexico, Chicago, when you live in South Florida. You want a local lender that is available 7 days a week to answer your questions that you may have throughout the entire process when buying your first home. Now, if you get to the point where you can't find a local real estate professional to help you buy your first home, hi, my name is David Rogers. I'm a licensed real estate broker here in Southern Florida. I cover from Broward County, Florida, up to the Port St. Lucie market. If you have any questions about the buying or selling process, all my information will be in the description below and throughout the video. And I welcome your phone calls, texts, and emails at any time, and I will take care of you just like family. Now, one of the most important do's in the home buying process, as discussed in the previous portion of this video, you need to find a local lender or mortgage broker or a banker. If your realtor was not able to provide one for you for some weird reason, ask around. Once again, ask people who they have personally used to get a home loan recently in your area. Ask them their experience. Ask them if there's any hiccups. This is the most important process. Without the lender, you will not get the keys to your first-time home or your dream home. Literally, the lender holds the keys to the success of the closing. You want a lender that's going to review everything about you. They're going to review your credit, your income. They're going to look at your bank statements. They're going to look at your savings account. They're going to look at your 401k and so many other factors. You want a lender that's going to dive into you and your finances to make sure there's nothing that's going to come up that's unforeseen that will delay or completely railroad your home buying experience. The lender is key to the home buying process. Use a local lender that is available 7 days a week to answer any questions you may have, because time is of the essence and time is valuable in the real estate business, especially when you have to close in under 30 days. You cannot afford any delays when using these out-of-state internet lenders that you cannot even get a hold of after 5 p.m. or on the weekends. It is key to your success to use a local lender, and this is one thing as a licensed real estate broker with 17 years of experience that I highly suggest that you follow our instructions and do as we say when it comes to finding a local reputable lender. We cannot stress this enough. For heaven's sake, during the middle of applying for a loan, during the home loan process, after you've already signed a contract, you've been pre-approved by a local lender, do not make the mistake of applying for any other types of credit. Do not apply for a new credit card. Don't apply for a new department store credit card. Don't go try to finance a brand new car. Don't go to the furniture store and try to order furniture. Wait until after closing to do any of this. Your lender pre-approved you based on what was currently on your credit report. Any new inquiries, any new loans can derail the whole process of buying a home, and unfortunately, the blame will be on you as a buyer. Even if you did not know in advance, I'm telling you, do not do this. This will kill a deal. The lender will find out right before closing of any new credit accounts that have been opened. We've seen it happen too many times in the industry. Our job as real estate professionals is to protect you as the buyer, to make sure everything goes as smooth as possible when buying a home. It doesn't matter if it's your first home or your 20th home. Don't apply for any types of credit once you have been pre-approved by your lender without your lender's permission. Run everything by your lender, your banker, or your mortgage broker. Don't make that mistake. One of the biggest don'ts that I try to tell my home buyers and my first-time home buyers, don't call all the listings you find on Zillow, Realtor.com, HotPads, wherever you're looking at. Once you are working with a real estate professional, which again does not cost you anything when you find a real estate agent to represent you as the buyer. They don't charge you any fees in regards to commission to help you find your dream home. It adds a lot of confusion when you start contacting the other agents or the listing agents directly, trying to schedule your own showings, thinking you're doing everybody a favor. Please take this with a grain of salt. Don't call the other realtors. If you find a property you really love and you want to see, send it directly to your realtor so that they can schedule the showing with you, so that everybody is there during the day of showing and there's no confusion between all the parties involved. Do ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions during the home buying process. No question is a stupid question. Sometimes maybe that's not really the case, but reality is ask questions if you're unsure of something. If you got questions that the lender needs to answer of how the down payment works, where does all your closing costs come from, questions like that. Maybe you're unsure of what the realtor is doing behind closed doors or behind the scenes. Ask the realtor questions like myself. If you're unsure of what your insurance is going to cover, your homeowner's insurance, ask the insurance underwriter or the insurance company that you're getting quotes for the insurance. Again, no question is a stupid question. Remember, you are spending or purchasing the most expensive item of your life. I think personally you should ask all the questions you can before closing on your home. Another big don't in the home buying process, you should always ask your lender this first. If you're planning on changing your job, run it by the lender first. Make sure this will not mess up your chances of buying a home by switching jobs during the transaction. I hope you're enjoying this video so far. Once again, my name is David Rogers. I'm a licensed real estate broker here in Jupiter, Florida. I specialize in real estate from Broward County, Florida, aka the Fort Lauderdale market, all the way up to the St. Lucie market, which is Port St. Lucie, Florida. If you have any questions about the buying or selling process, all of my contact information will be throughout the video and in the description below. And remember, give this video a thumbs up, hit the like button, ring the little bell to get notified when new videos of mine come out, and leave comments of what you think about the video, if I'm wrong or right on what I'm saying in the video. Now, let's get back to the video. One of the other don'ts that all first-time home buyers need to understand: when you're inside a house, looking at a house that you're absolutely fallen in love with, you have to put your poker face on. Don't give away how much you love that house. You never know who's listening to what you have to say. That can come back to bite you in the wallet when you go to make an offer on that home. Too many people nowadays have Ring cameras and other cameras that record everything. If the other realtor or the listing agent is there and they overhear the fact that you're willing to pay over asking price, they're going to tell their seller that this buyer loves your home and we can get the most money out of you. So remember, don't give away your position on how much you absolutely love the home. Let your realtor do the negotiation. Wait till you get outside, completely away from the house, where there's no cameras, no voice recorders, to discuss your options. Better yet, do it on the phone when you're in the car so no one can hear you except for you and the realtor. Another great do for home buyers: don't be afraid to ask your realtor to go back and look at the house that you're currently under contract with. There's nothing wrong with this. Maybe you want to go back and re-envision where your furniture is going to be placed inside the house. Maybe you have some paint samples that you want to put up against the wall to see what it's going to look like after you move in and repaint the house. Again, you have the right to do this. You have the contract on the house. So don't be afraid or ashamed to ask your realtor that you want to do this before closing on the house. Another great do that all buyers should consider: put money aside every single month for future repairs and maintenance. It's not a matter of if it's going to happen, it's just a matter of when repairs are going to be needed on a home. Make sure you put money aside for future AC repairs, water heater repair, plumbing repairs. All sorts of repairs happen when you become a homeowner. You no longer get to call the landlord or the apartment complex to fix the problem. It all falls on you as a buyer. So put money aside, or make sure when you close on your first home that you already have a few $1,000s put away for future repairs and maintenance. I hope you enjoyed this video about the do's and don'ts when buying a first-time home, or honestly any home. I'm sure there's plenty of other topics I could have gone over with do's and don'ts, but I'm sure you didn't want to watch an hour-long video. That'd probably be pretty boring for most people. If you have questions about buying a home from Fort Lauderdale up to Port St. Lucie, Florida, or selling a home anywhere in these areas, I welcome you to contact me anytime, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos. And don't forget, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell notification, leave comments on the video, and give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time.